What up, everybody? It's Jason, Zombie Collector, and I have a care package that came from Doug's in Boston. Doug is a great guy. He's been, I just did a video a moment ago for Henry, who's been around my channel since, I don't know, feels like the inception years ago. Doug's been around for, I don't know, about as long. Great guy. He doesn't do videos really. I think he's done a handful over the years, but he's mostly just a commentator, a commentator on my videos. He always leaves a comment for the most part. He's just like such a great, just supporter of my channel. Him and I have a lot of stuff in common. We both have either vacationed or lived in Japan over the years. He has a wife that's Japanese. He has children that are like my son that are half American, half Japanese. And we just have a lot of stuff in common. Obviously, he's a big collector of autographs and sports cards and memorabilia in general. That's something, obviously, you come to my channel, you know that about me as well. And out of the blue, I don't think he even told me. It was like kind of like Henry. He may have said something, but it was like, again, a while back. And then I don't sit there just waiting for care packages. And he was just like, hey, I'll be sending something your way. So he sent me a bunch of just Reds cards and like some, maybe some other, All-Stars and maybe some base cards of stuff. So I won't show everything because I don't want this video to be 20, 30, 40 minutes. It may be a longer video, so just hold on. But he sent me this many cards I'm going to show. And I'm not going to dilly-dally because I want to respect people's time. But there's some fun cards that I want to show off real quick. So with that being said, let's get into it. We have a Ken Griffey Jr. Diamond Kings from this year. And it's cool because Doug said he saw me over the last month or so do videos where I was showing off cards. He's like, dude, oh, I should have told you, don't buy those cards. I got some cards coming your way. I'm gonna send them to you for free. Don't spend your money. And so, he was like, I gotta get this back. I gotta get this care package out to Jason because I was buying some of the cards that he said he would send my way. But luckily for me, I thought when he said that it was like a whole bunch. Luckily for me, I think only maybe just a very few I had picked up before he sent them to me. So I'm very grateful. Next up, we got Joe Morgan. With the Don Russ, and like I said, I'm not gonna linger on it too much. A couple of Joey V's for my Reds. The Reds I just looked up today. That's the same one. My Reds are about a game and a half back from the Expos. What? The Brewers. So they've been beating up on each other, but mostly the Brewers have been beating up on my Reds. So I'm starting to get a little nervous now. The Reds were pretty much holding the division at bay for the longest time. And then, of course, as soon as the All-Star game's over, it's usually when the Reds start falling apart, and here we go. Then he sent me Sister Mary Jo Sobek card here, which I think is funny because he knows, I'm assuming this is like a little wink and a nod because he knows I'm a Christian. So he's like, that's perfect for you, Jason. Then we got a Johnny Bench on some Allen Ginter, which I love. And then he sent me a Barry Larkin on Allen Ginter. And then this is another Joey V on the Bowman Platinum. And then we have, this is a cool, here's Joey Votto on Modern Strokes. Not to be confused with Different Strokes. That's a sexy one there. And this is a turn back the clock old school one. Right there of Stan the Man. Then we got a couple of the New York Yankees. Of course, he knows I'm a Yankees collector as well. Mostly Don Mattingly, but whoa, better drop all those cards on the floor. That would have been not good. So I'm not gonna spend too much time without that big Yankees set. Kevin Mass. We got Rob Musial, I think that's how you pronounce it. We got Johnny Mize. And then I think a couple more right here. Don Larson. And then we have Sparky Lyle, which is cool. I always like that set. And then we have Brooks Robinson right there on the Upper Deck SP, I think. Is that right? Upper Deck SP. Yes, SP back in the day. I like that. That's a cool looking card. And another Brooks Robinson there. He knows I like my Hall of Famers right there. So there we got those. Sorry, I'm sure you are seeing I am trying to speed this along a little bit so we're not on here forever. So this was cool. I was surprised he sent me an insert card of Mike Trout, but he did. I mean, he's right now injured, which is, of course, par for the course with Mike Trout. I still don't get all the love for Mike Trout. I just don't. I mean, everybody is jizzing their pants for Mike Trout back a couple years ago. best baseball player ever. He's the best ever. It's the best since Mickey Mantle. Dude's been hurt, I think, every season for like, it feels like half the season. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. You know, I'm sure people will disagree with me, but I don't get it. Like, I do not get it. And then I also think there was some allegations that he did some hanging out with Jose Canseco, if you know what I mean. Like, not literally hanging out with Jose, but Jose Canseco and him are two peas in a pod. So, I mean, I don't get it, dude. I don't get it. Well, I do get it because people went hot and heavy. They went ham on Mike Trout, and if they have so much money tied up in him, if he fails in any way, all these people lose hundreds, if not thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars on Mike Trout. So now they're so balls deep in Mike Trout, they gotta prop him up, because if not, these people who've been pumping him up for the last decade would like lose so much money. So now, even if it comes out that he's not on the up and up, or he's just prone to be injured all the time, and he's not as good as everybody says he is. He never got a World Series. I don't think he even sniffed a World Series. I don't know if he even got into the playoffs ever. That how can you keep comparing him to Mickey Mantle and he's the best player, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. I think it's all just a bunch of BS. Dave Winfield. But people still on the whole Mike Trout train. Not as much as they used to, but they've been on there for a while. This is a cool insert of the 1988 style of Nolan Ryan. This is a really cool one here. Josh Gibson. Right there. They try to say he's the Babe Ruth. The Black Babe Ruth. I'm like, come on now. Come on now. You can have all kinds of story. You can have story time all the time. What it is facts, statistics, real facts, not just oral history. Makes me nuts. We live in a world where people can just tell a story, and then the story turns into legend. But then somehow, story and legend and whatnot, fantasy turns into fact. Don't get it. We got press proof, or whatever they're called now, printer proof of Mark McGwire. We got a Roger Maris. So that's a great looking card. Another Brooksy, human vac cleaner, the human vacuum, the vacuum cleaner, the human vacuum right there. Then we got, those only one Babe Ruth. But Shohei Ohtani's the new Babe Ruth. I mean, he's done more Babe Ruth than Babe Ruth's done. Like, that conversation's now over. If you're that guy that was like, Ohtani's not as good as Babe Ruth, Babe Ruth's up Babe Ruth. Ohtani, like, Babe Ruth did that for like a season and change, right? The home run hitting and the pitching. Ohtani's done it now, for going on 5 seasons or something? The conversation's over. Like, there's Babe Ruth and here's Ohtani now. I mean, that's facts. I mean, facts don't care about your feelings. So just get with the program. I'm not saying he's the best baseball player ever. I'm not saying Ohtani's the best baseball player. I'm not saying he's better than Babe Ruth, but he's done more Babe Ruthian or Ruthian things than Babe Ruth has done at this point. Now all he needs is a couple World Series, and then where are we at? Where are we at with that? Yu Darvish. Another Yu Darvish. Some base Yu Darvish. Then we have a Kyle Farmer, like rainbow foil. We got Masahiro Tanaka, base there. Masahiro Tanaka there. And I didn't have this one here. Most of these cards I do not have, by the way. Kenta Maeda on the Twins. I think this might be one of my first cards of him as a Twin, because he went to the Twins right when I kind of got out. Hideki Irabu, Fat Pussy Toad. Then we got Kurt Suzuki with the Angels. I don't think he's around anymore. I think he's retired, or if he's still playing, I think he's at a much lesser degree. Ricky Henderson and a 1987 insert, which this card looks great with the Oakland A's, one of the 18 teams he was with. Then we got Yu Darvish right there on the Prism, I believe, or on Mosaic. Next up, we have another Shohei Ohtani insert with Reed Detmers. So Ohtani, where's Ohtani going, guys? Where's Ohtani going? Is he staying put? Are you going to stay with the Angels for the rest of the season? Are they going to ship him somewhere else? Where is he going to be? Yu Darvish on the Topps Gallery. Then we got Keston Hiura, which I think if he's playing for the Brewers still, he's at a much lesser degree. I've been watching the Brewers play the last couple of weeks. I don't think I've seen his name pop up, so I don't know where he's at. Then we got Kikuchi. You know you can't have a video with mine without a Coochie in it. Coochie, la, 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 la. Yeah. All right. Then we got Shohei right here, the base Shohei card, which I don't think I actually own. This is from this year. Yeah. I don't think I caught that one yet. Got to catch them all. Then we got another Coochie. Big fan of the Coochie. Right there. UCA Kikuchi. Coochie. And then Shogo Akiyama, which he had a cup of green tea with the Reds. They signed him to a 3-year deal. I don't think he even made it 3 years. He is now back in Japan, to my knowledge. Then we have Kenta Maeda again is he with the Twins here? Yes. On the I think that's Mosaic as well. Yeah, it's Mosaic. Then we got Yu Darvish on the base. Then we got Yu Darvish here on the rainbow. Taste the rainbow. Just taste it. It's scrumptious. All right, then this was cool. He gave me a rookie card, a Topps Chrome rookie of Seiya Suzuki. I believe this is a rookie debut, so I know it's a little different, but I don't know. I think I had the base of this. I don't know if I had the Chrome, so that was good. Now this one I couldn't believe you sent me. This one is fantastic. This is absolute hot sauce. This is such hot sauce. It was in Hillary Clinton's purse. Such hot sauce there. I pull this right out of my purse every time I go to have my when I go to a restaurant, because it is such absolute fire hot sauce right there. Look at that. Look at that hot sauce. It's so hot I can hardly hold it. It's getting hot in here. Then you got Yu Darvish right here on the big league. I love these cards. I like the big league. A lot of people kind of poop on them, but I like them. Then we got Yu Darvish here on the big league. Right there. That's when he was with the Cubbies. And then we got a couple of cool ones here. We got a couple of the from Score, I think, when the Reds win. Reds win. 1990, I believe. This was the year they won the World Series. Then we got, this was a cool one here, Ken Griffey Jr. on the Stat Quest. This is a common SQ51. 51. I did not have that one at all, that's for sure. Then we have another rainbow of Amir Garrett. Rainbow. This is a cool one here. We got Joe Morgan and Bryce Harper on the Then and Now. I'm not for sure what the connection is with Joe Morgan and Bryce Harper, because I don't think Bryce Harper plays second base, and I think Joe Morgan was a second baseman. So I'm not for sure what they're referencing Then and Now. Oh, walks leaders. Okay, I guess maybe I should have read the back. So I was like, that makes zero sense. Then we have Kenta Maeda when he's with Dodgers. I think this is his base card. It is. And this is another card. This is a numbered card of Ichiro. It's called, is it just 3000? Mr. 3000. Right here, man. Look at this card. It is sexy. And you see the number right there. It is numbered out at 999. This is 910 out of 999. But this card is tripping me out, man. I'm like tripping balls over here. We got another Joe Morgan. Donruss. This is a cool with Sparky Anderson. I don't think I've seen a modern day Sparky card forever, but this is when he was Tigers. Obviously, he was a Reds manager as well. Then we got cool Papa Bell. I think, isn't the story goes, he was so fast he'd turn off the light, would be in bed before the light went out, right? I think that was the thing. He would go turn off the light, and before the light actually went out and it got dark in the room, he was already in bed. That's my understanding. So I'm sure somebody will correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm sure I got everybody all up in arms when I talked about Josh Gibson, but sorry, I don't drink the Kool-Aid of fantasy. Ichiro. And then opening day with the Cincinnati Reds. Right there. I'm almost done, guys. I appreciate it. I am moving fast. I'm sure you can see that. Another cool Papa Bell. Did not have this one. I didn't have any of these Negro Leaguers, so I'm excited. Another Joe Morgan. And then this is Ichiro, like, what is it, Prism. It's like their version of Rainbow foil, but you can see. That is a sexy mama. And then we got Mariano Rivera, the only baseball player so far to get 100% to get into the Hall of Fame. Will Ichiro, as the Ichiro next year going in, I think either next year or the year after, will he also get 100%? If anybody should, it should be him. Anybody else that would be available to get it, I think he should definitely get it. Will he, though, is the question. There's some extra doubles, so I'm not going to show those cards off. And this is cool, too, a numbered. Out of 2023, this is 1582 of Ken Griffey Jr. from Donruss. Again, I think this is like a prism, maybe. It doesn't really say. I don't see it anywhere on there. It's like a rainbow foil, but it's obviously not a base card. I've been going through thinning out my collection on like players I don't collect anymore, so I'm getting rid of like a ton of like just players I just don't collect anymore. Because I got rid of like during the whole like 2 years of the Kofifi or Kovivi, I got rid of like all my this overstock of like commons and like minor stars and just all that. I'm down to this like what I've kept over the years. Now I'm kind of trimming some of that back, like the doubles and triples, like getting rid of the cards that are a little bit damaged and just get rid of them. I don't need them, so I've been doing a lot of selling. So cards like the Ken Griffey Jr. where I've been having like the ones with soft corners, I had extras. I'm taking out the binders. I'll get to fill it with some of these. Here is another Ohtani Mosaic. I don't think I had this one. If I did, again, I love Ohtani. I mean, to me, Ohtani is the man, the myth, the legend. We got Don Malley with that ridiculous, what do you want to call it, like face diaper. Over there, he got attacked by the face hugger from Alien. Darvish. And there's another cool Ohtani. Mythical. It's mythical. The mythical Ohtani. Showtime! Mythical. This is a cool insert. Yeah, these Ohtanis, man, are just bangers. Bangers. We got Reggie Jackson with that 1970s porn stash. Bound chicka wow wow. Great big magic bubbles. Monty Irvin, the man. I'm talking about another legend. This guy right here. Met him before. Super nice guy. Signed a couple things for me. Could not have been nicer. Could not have been more of a gentleman. Ray Campanella. Gone too soon. Injured too soon. Great Brooklyn Dodger. Then we're down to the last few. We got Trevor Hoffman, who also was a Red for a hot minute as a rookie. I don't think he even stepped onto the field as a Red. But we have him there in a Will to Win card. Then we got shout out to my buddy Bob Lewis. Bobby Lou. Also John Mangini, of course. Right there with his Willie Stargell like America card. We got that. And then we have a Larry Walker. Also America card, red, white, and blue. I believe red, white, and blue. I believe it. This is a second year card, I think. Hold on, wait. This is a rookie card? Did I just overlook this? Dude, seriously, Doug? You sent me a Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card? Holy smokes. A Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card. 89 Fleer. What? Whoa now. I gotta get this baby a top load. I didn't even know that. Even if it's not like minty fresh, it still like looks great. That is sexy. And then this one is a second year post Ken Griffey Jr. This is probably gonna get sleeved up as well. I mean, most of these cards are my big guys, my big boys, gonna get sleeved up. We got Robin Yount in the 85, I believe, design rookie. We got Jerry V. And then we got a George Brett. Great looking George Brett card. I mean, the Stadium Club, even if you're not the biggest fan of Stadium Club, or it's like the low end nowadays. It used to be Stadium Club was high end back in the day. Like getting a Stadium Club card or box or pack was big deal because of how glossy it was and the picture quality, and like they had some pretty cool inserts and things. I feel like now Stadium Club is kind of like low end, which is weird. But this is a great picture of George Tar. What is it? Tar on the bat, or whatever. What was it? Was it tar? Was it tartar sauce on the bat? I'm not for sure. Tartar sauce. I think that's what it was. Then we have pine tar. There we go. There's another cool Stadium Club right here of Hank Aaron, probably two of the greatest baseball players who've ever played the game. If not the best, they're in the top. They're 100% in the top 10. They might be in the top 5. They could be in the top 3. Fantastic card there. Then we got Eugenio Suarez. This is not numbered, but it looks like it should be. Look how this card is a banger. Look at that. That's like time to put your sunglasses on, kids. And then last but certainly not least, we'll leave you with a cool Ken Griffey Jr. Stadium Club card with him with senior there. That's probably like what, 89, 90 season, I would assume. Something like that. But there you guys go. I hope you all enjoyed the video. I know it was a lot of cards, but honestly, for me and my being long-winded, 20 minutes and change is pretty short. This could have easily been a 40-minute video. So guys, I really appreciate you watching. Let me know again, comment below what you think about the cards. Doug, thank you so much. You are a scholar and a gentleman. Even if you're from the East Coast, even if you're from New England, you're always welcome here in Indiana. We will welcome you with open arms, my friend. So, totemo arigatou gozaimasu. Sumimasen. Domo arigatou gozaimasu. So yes, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I will talk to you all again soon. Peace.